Well, hello, Pisces, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot reading. Now, if you are new to the channel, welcome. And if you're a regular, welcome back. Now, keep in mind, these are general readings. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and you might want to check out your rising or moon sign for additional insights and information. So let's dive in and see what the cards are indicating for you for this week. All right, Pisces, let's see which crystal is being suggestive for you for the week. Hope everyone's doing well. Crystal for Pisces, please. All right, kyanite. Make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Have you been burning the candle at both ends, Pisces? Are you doing too much? It's a strong message here with the kyanite crystal. All right. What message in regards to direction, choice, path forward, making a decision? What's coming through? Direction, please. Ooh, making a choice. Somebody else got this. Think what are the air signs? So making a choice. Maybe in regards to self-care, putting yourself first for once. Now, this is a very strong message when this card comes out. You're required to make a decision now, and that could be in regards to self-care. There could be something health-related that'll rear its ugly head if you don't address it now. So if that's resonating with you right now, Pisces, like an example I could come up with, if you have a pain in your tooth, go get it taken care of. So taking responsibility, addressing, making a choice, trust your intuition. Your choice is going to be the right one at this time, so no worries about that. The 30, the 3 and the 0 amplifies the energy. There is something new that's kind of coming about, making you aware. It could be something in regards to your health, so you need to be responsible and certainly get it checked out. But some of you are simply having to make a choice. It could be a career choice, something in regards to a relationship, an interest, something maybe that you've been putting off, because this card coming out is like you have no choice at this point. You need to make a decision. Somebody might be giving you an ultimatum. So what is Archangel Michael? Message for Pisces, please. What's coming through? And we have, this is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. Could be putting off making some kind of decision because you're afraid of the outcome of it. It could be something like, this is an example that's coming through where you want to ask for more responsibility. You want to apply for a higher position. You're kind of leery in regards to what your boss might say. So with this making a choice, this is something that's making you decide this week. There's some kind of urgency with the decision that comes up where you can't push it off any longer. And this is saying it's a blessing in disguise. We have 33. So again, the threes, there's something new that's coming about. Let's just say that, coming about this week. And certainly necessitates making a decision. So you might not have much time. You'll have to react. Messages and guidance for Pisces, please. What's coming through? What does Pisces need to hear, be aware of? All right, let's see what we have. Message for Pisces. We have the King of Cups. Well, certainly with the King of Cups, the first thing that I'm really picking up, this particular king, tends to keep his feelings, his emotions inside. He is, a leader in all aspects. It could be someone that's in charge, where they're remaining professional. They're not letting their feelings be known, being in that higher position. So there's part of making a choice. If you're not making your feelings known, there's something that's going to force your hand this week. So it could be feelings in regards to something you want to obtain. It could be in regards to a position, a job. It can be in regards to relationship, making your, position, how you feel known. That certainly could be, taking the lead and making that choice. But there's a strong indication, time for self-care. This is about putting yourself first. So the decision could be in regards to a very draining relationship or a very draining job that you do. And you can't put it off any further. You need to maybe end the job, end the relationship, and find someone or something else. You've been keeping your feelings about this to yourself. All right. We have the Two of Coins, which is certainly a juggling act, especially in regards to money, finances. But again, Pentacles can be in regards to your health and well-being. And maybe you have been feeling terrible, feeling off, not feeling good. And so there's a strong indication, not just to have the kyanite crystal with you, but the message that's behind it. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. So this is a balancing act. So it's really an indication, your health and well-being. And there's something that I feel is kind of dragging you down. So it can be people around you. It can be too much responsibility, having to do too much, burdens, you might say. So, but the Two of Coins can also be a message of follow the money. So I feel if you're underappreciated at work, you need to do something about it. And the time is now. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have the Six of Coins. I thought it was upside down. We have the Six of Coins. Something slightly out of balance. That could be your health and well-being, or that could be a situation that you're in. So where are you going to invest your time and money? And what are you going to eliminate or leave behind? Again, an emphasis on self-care, an emphasis on making that choice. And it is leading you to, your angels are helping you. You're kind of like being divinely guided this week. It's a blessing in disguise. So it could be a decision that you've been putting off and you've been juggling it long enough. So it's time to equal out. This is about give and take. I think somebody was doing more taking and you taking from you, where you're doing all the giving, somebody else is doing all the taking. So definitely for some Pisces, this is relationship related. For others, it's maybe the job that you do. What else do we have for Pisces? We have the Page of Coins. You got a new idea, like a spark of, this has got to do with taking care of yourself. A whole new perspective. This could be getting out of a relationship, a situation that really, really has been bringing you down. And you've been keeping it all to yourself. Now, this could be a spark of inspiration, a new idea. Something that's going to help you balance things out. Certainly could be in regards to a job or health related. Again, we have the coins, the pentacles. And we have the Three of Cups. This is a card of celebration, joy, happiness, raising the glass. this is where making that choice, it's going to be a blessing in disguise. It's going to be far better than you dared to dream. The 3 energy, something new is coming in. Oh, and we had the Page of Cups, something quite unexpected. He dropped out just in that manner. Something quite unexpected. And again, that's why that, what's coming in is more than you expected. Better than what you could hope for or dream for. So really interesting. A couple of pages here, a lot of coins, cups. This is in regards to, how you're feeling, keeping your feelings, your desires inside. There's a realization here where you can no longer put off making a decision, a choice. It is a blessing in disguise because there's a card of celebration here. There's people around you that will support you. And it's certainly, again, Pentacles can be in regard to your health and well-being. There might be something that you need to take care of. So take note of that. All right. Final message, Starlight message, Pisces. Follow your intuition. You're very intuitive, Pisces. So trust in your inner guiding voice, your gut instincts. Radiate. Let your light shine through. All right, Pisces. That is the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you love and abundance. To have a great week.